Hey guys, so some of you have been asking about how to put your store on vacation mode. So for us that sell on Amazon, it's really easy to turn your vacation mode on and off so that you're not getting seller fulfilled orders that come through when you're not home in order to fulfill those orders. But with Walmart, it's a little different, and unfortunately, it's not great. So with Walmart, you get 15 days scheduled days off a year where they won't make you ship your items. So, like if you knew you were going on a week vacation, you could put your store, you could have 7 days off. And then what would happen is your items would still be for sale, but they wouldn't be required to be shipped until you got back. You only get 15 days, so that's not really the best use of your days off because you're also going to want to use some of those days for federal holidays when the post office isn't open. So another way to do it is to zero out your inventory. It's not the best or friendliest way to do it, but it works. So I'm just going to walk you through the steps on how to do that quickly. It's not so bad. And then if you have any questions, just tag me in the group and we'll make sure to get those answered for you. So the first step you're going to do is sign into your Seller Center. And you are I'm going to cover both ways. I'm going to look at how to zero out first, and then I'm going to go back and show you how to schedule those days off. But to zero out inventory first, you are going to head over to your catalog. And I just use this Seller Center for training, but if you had your catalog, you'd have a lot more items than I do here. But what you're going to do is go over to Filters. Choose the fulfillment type and click on that. You want to choose seller fulfilled and also seller fulfilled WFS eligible, just in case you have an item that might be WFS right now, but it might revert back to seller fulfilled. That could potentially sell when you are out of town and you don't want to go through that. So make sure these three are both checked. Then you're going to hit apply. And that should load. So like I said, for me, I only have 10 items in here right now, but you might have 1,000. And what you're going to have to do is scroll all the way down until you can see all of your seller fulfilled items on your screen. Then you're going to scroll all the way back up till you see download view up here in the upper right hand corner. You're going to click on that and then click download view. And that's going to download the catalog view that is currently on your screen. That's why you need to scroll all the way down to make sure you get all of those seller fulfilled items included in that download. So once you do that, a file is going to open and it's going to look not like that. It's going to look like this. And it's going to have all of your SKUs in column C. So you're going to highlight and copy. So you've got your SKUs there. The next thing you're going to do is go back to your catalog to update items, and you're going to update with a file. For template, you're going to choose update or inventory update. And then if you hit show templates, you can choose inventory update as your template. You want to make sure you use the right template. And then that will open for you. I've already opened it over here. It's going to look like this. So all you're going to do is paste your SKUs that you copied here. You are going to put 0 for inventory. If you double click that little green square, it'll go all the way down with zeros. And then here, you're going to choose your fulfillment center. It should default, as long as you only have one, it's going to default to your only fulfillment center. But if you had like a prep center, or if you had created other fulfillment centers for maybe different locations, then that's going to give you options. So make sure you choose the right one. So we've got all of our SKUs. We have 0 for quantity, and then we have our fulfillment center all the way down. So then you're going to save this file. And then once you save it, you're going to come back here to that update with file section. You're going to hit browse, and then you're going to drop that file right in there. So here's the one I saved earlier. That will load, and you will get this file submitted successfully here. Give it a moment to work, and then you're going to head over to the activity feed. And if everything went through okay, it's going to show I submitted 10, it processed 10, all's good. So that would be how you would zero out your inventory. And then as long as you save that file, you'll have all of your SKUs. So when you come back from vacation or stepping away, whatever it is that you're doing, you can just upload all of those SKUs with the inventory that you have. So maybe you had one of everything instead of having a 0 like we did, then you would update it with 1 or whatever the inventory count applies for that SKU. So that's how you zero out your SKUs and then add them back in to avoid having to use your 15 days off. If you want to use your days off, then what you're going to go do is head over to settings, and you are going to go over here to shipping info. And then you would choose your dates here. So we're going into August. If I wanted to choose these days off, I would select them. They're going to show up here on the side as days off, and then I would hit save. But I really feel like zeroing out your inventory, it only takes a couple of minutes, and then you know you're good. Maybe you decide to stay on vacation that one extra day. If you don't zero out your inventory, you might have 10 orders due on that day. And if you stay over, now your metrics are shot because you'd missed that shipping cutoff and you could get suspended for that. So I would recommend to always zero out your inventory, but you got to do what works best for you. Again, if you have any questions at all, make sure you drop them in the comments and let me know if there's any other videos you need. Thanks a lot, guys. Happy selling.